I started this channel a little over 9 months ago, and in that time I have visited all of these 16 parks. What's my top 5? Let's find out. Coming in at number 5, we have Portaventura, an amazing park, well themed, beautiful location, amazing weather in the summer. The reason this one's so low down on my list is operations. I've seen so many people complaining about the operations at Portaventura, and I experienced that firsthand. In some cases it was taking them over 5 minutes to get a train out. I think if they nail the operations and get, there's a lot of rumours that this park may go back to being universal. I think if they nail the operations, this park would have been higher up my list. But still, a fabulous park, amazing lineup. Number 5 on my list. At number 4, heading over to Belgium this time, I visited in February for one ride in particular, and that was the Ride to Happiness. So it is, of course, Plopsaland De Panne. A lovely little family park. Well, I say family park. I think this park's maybe struggling with its identity because it is mostly a kind of kids' family park with lots of little kiddie rides, and it's themed around Plopsaland TV or something along those lines. And then they go and put Ride to Happiness in, which many people consider to be one of the best coasters, hands down, across the world. It just doesn't seem to fit in. That said, lovely park, number 4 on my list. At number 3, the park that actually started this channel for me, the very first theme park I visited and filmed and shared on the channel. That is, of course, Efteling in the Netherlands. An amazing park from a theming point of view. The ride lineup's fairly basic, there's nothing to stand out. They do have a couple of thrill coasters like Baron 1898 or Baron, probably butchering. But just generally the whole park is beautiful, it's so well themed, the fairy tale forest, just everything about it is just a dream. It's compared a lot to Disneyland. It kind of came before Disneyland, so it's not really copying it. It's just that whole fairy tale experience in a beautiful park. Definitely want to visit, especially if you've got young children, but even if you're not, definitely give it a shout. At number 2, we have the only park on my list from the UK. Start of the year I did a 7-day road trip going up and down the country. This park stood out. It has the most impressive ride lineup, almost exclusively thrill rides, and next year it'll take the spot for the tallest ride in the UK. That is, of course, Thorpe Park. So that only leaves one spot left. In number 1 is a park that actually I didn't expect to be top on my list. I went there for one ride particularly. I was in Spain, I was in Portaventura. I thought, I'm only a couple hours away, I may as well go to Park Warner to try out Escape from Gotham City, and the park just blew me away. The whole ride lineup, the experience, everything about it, fantastic. Operations, just second to none. Every ride they were just banging trains out constantly, just superb. So if you are visiting Spain and you love theme parks, absolutely must get to Park Warner. Anyway guys, that's been my top 5 parks from this year alone. Next year I'm off to Florida and various other places, so this list will look completely different next year. Let me know in the comments below what your top parks have been this year, any parks I've been that you agree with, disagree with. Drop it a like, share it with a friend. I've been Chris, you've been watching Coaster Dad, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios!